Welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and I am now doing some training. Again, we are going through an Iden training deck, or we're training with Iden, I should say, for an upcoming 1K and 5K here in the Pacific Northwest. The 5K definitely being our goal, but we do have a 1K on May 4th at one of our local stores. 40-person cap. Should be great here in the Portland area. It's going to be at Portland Game Store. This is one of the events that sold out in a day. And in order to just prep for the 5K, we've just been doing a lot of training with Iden Green. If you've watched some of this series before, we've narrowed it down from going from essentially Iden and Krennic, down from Iden Red and Iden Green, down to Iden Green. We now are set on our leader and our aspect, essentially, what we're going to continue to like to focus on. And let's just go ahead and take a look now at the current deck we have. Now, this type of deck is one of the things I'm changing up every now and then. This is it, correct? I think you got named... Yeah, all right. This is the right deck. Unfortunately, this did take the wrong name there. It's supposed to be 1.3. But this is currently the deck build we are at. So whenever we're making changes to this deck, we're only changing one card type at a time, or one card at a time. So I won't make any changes to two cards. It's always one. From the last time we played this deck, we made changes with adding our making openings and removing a confiscate, as well as we added Inferno 4s and we removed a confiscate, and I think a couple of other things. But we ended up adding the Inferno 4s here because we wanted to make sure we had another low drop unit we can put out, something that Vader can hit. So it gives him a target, another blue target for Cargo Juggernaut, as well as Inferno 4 has the ability of looking at the top two cards of your deck, and you can put them on the bottom or leave them on top. That's going to help us search for some cards we're really looking for. So I have a link down in the description below that you can find this deck that we're currently playing. Right now, the next card I'm considering making a change to is actually Energy Conversion Lab. This is one I've been taking some notes on about where I'm at. So we'll kind of see where we're going to go with there. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats. I was able to get these up. I was able to put this up, but it kind of give you an idea of where we're at with Iden Green overall. So in my aggro matchups, those can be a little bit better as far as like how the overall Iden has been. I actually know I need to update some of these stats a little bit more from this weekend, but this is where we're currently at to kind of look at. So our aggro matchup could be better. We have 2 losses, 1 win. But you can see we're taking a look at wins, losses, draws. Did I have the initiative? Did I have to sideboard? What's the average turn or average amount of resources I have when I use the ECL? And when am I usually deploying Iden on average? So you can kind of see here, I have a good win range with mid-range. My aggro is 50-50 at this time, and control is also about, well, not 50-50. It's really 30-60 and 30-60 with control. So these are the stats I'll continue to update as I'm playing, and we'll be doing this with Iden Green for a bit, and then we'll kind of reset these stats eventually once we've settled on our deck, and then move into like more gauntlet training. So there's your stats. Let's just get to it. I got my buddy Blair joining me this morning, so let's just go ahead and bring up the table here. And we'll just go straight into it. All right, I'm ready. You got your dice out, looks like. Just roll, Steve goes first. Awesome, I got 10. I guess I'll go first. Here. See, it looks like Blair's playing Luke Green. Luke Green. Blair is definitely a hero player, but he also knows I prefer playing a lot of villain. Kelly in the chat. Kelly enjoying her Saturday morning, watching card games. I love it. I'm sure she's doing something else. But if I have your full attention, Kelly, that's great. So we'll cut here, and we'll draw 6, see what we get. Against Luke Green. We'll see what the best play here. So I drew Cargo Juggernaut, Takedown, Inferno 4, Relentless, Power of the Dark Side, and Resupply. I dig it. I dig it. We're going to drop the one of the Relentless because we have 3 in deck. And I think we're going to drop the Cargo Juggernaut because I really like having Inferno 4 and Resupply and Power of the Dark Side. I think those are going to be good. All right, I'll start us off. Let's go. I'll pay 2 for Inferno 4. So I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of my deck. We drew Entrenched and Entrenched. Put one on the bottom, one on top. All right, I'll put one on the bottom, one on top. It goes to you. Kelly's riveted. Matt Whitaker, definitely committed to playing Iden still. Yes, I am. I am committed, Matt. The amount of hours I have with Iden are pretty solid. I spent a couple of hours last night playing against Vader Blue and had some good matches and some bad ones, so I felt good there. I'll take initiative. But, you know, I really want to see what I can do with Iden. So, Blair uses Luke's ability to shield R2 since he came out this phase. And then he passes. Let's draw 2. Now, I do love Iden's ability, that's for sure. Iden's healing ability is probably one of my favorite things. But definitely I like the color matchup. I like being able to ramp into the big ships. I like the theme of it. I really like the pressure I can put on a lot of those mid-range and control players. Yeah, just really enjoying it. So I will play other stuff for fun. We're going to drop that Entrenched, I think. Well, no, because I think that R2 is going to give me a problem. But I can kill R2. I get to go first. I can kill R2. Put the Entrenched down. Get 3 resources. Let's just get this started because I know what R2 can do. Let's do Power of the Dark Side and make you sacrifice a unit of your choice. Let's put that reminder counter on Iden. Now comes the Yoda. Okay. I'll swing for 2 into your base with the Inferno 4. Alright, Yoda's out. Yoda's a pain because of the restore ability, but at least when he dies, he'll draw a card, and I don't mind my opponent drawing cards. I'll pass. Let's draw 2 cards. We draw a Vader and a Restock. Love that. Restock's definitely one of my favorite cards. We're going to put something down. So we have Vigilance, Takedown, Restock, and Resupply. Against this matchup, maybe I'm going to drop the Vader. Drop the Vader right now. We have an answer for Yoda if we need it. We can also resupply this turn, which I think is where we're going to go. Fave ship. My fave ship is going to be the Relentless Montana Beer. That is my favorite ship in this game. All right. He heals 2, hits me for 2. I don't know why I'm all exhausted on my resources. Swing for 2 on your base. Let's get that 2 on there. Now, if you're going to talk my favorite ship in Star Wars... favorite ship in Star Wars... I guess it's just the Star Destroyers, honestly. Like, they're my favorite thing to look at, period. In the movies, it's just... I just don't find anything, you know, more that I enjoy. Okay. So, we can do this. What do we want? I think I'm going to ramp. Let's ramp. I'll resupply for 3. Resupply goes to our discard pile, and then it comes back into the resource untapped. Or tapped, sorry. Battlefield Marine gets a shield, guaranteeing we're going to get to go first next turn. I'll take initiative. Which is perfect because we have answers to take care of some of this stuff. We draw Search Your Feelings and Cell Block Guards. Search Your Feelings, one of my favorite cards to kind of also make sure we're getting what we need when we want it. We have Takedown, Vigilance, Search Your Feelings, and the Guard. I think we're just going to throw the Guard down because we'll probably use Vigilance this turn. Montana Beer, what is your favorite ship in this game? Let's see here. All right, Blair is ready. I'm going to play Vigilance for 6. We're going to go ahead and defeat the Battlefield Marine since he has 3 HP or less. And then I'm going to mill you 6. By mill, I mean I'm going to make him discard 6. So mill's a magic term. Ooh, Vigilance, home 1, home 1. That's a lot of legendaries. 2 more. And R2-D2. Okay, I'm glad. With the classic, seems good. Awesome. Love it. Ooh, let's see what's coming out. Bright Hope. He gets to bounce a unit and draw a card. Oh, okay. Don't want the draw. All right. I'll swing into the Bright Hope for 2. My unit dies. Oh, yeah. My bad. I saw the top 2 cards in my deck. Would you like me to shuffle them? All right. And then it goes to you. All right, that base is healed. I'll take initiative. We're about to be at 7 resources, though, so I feel pretty good. Home 1 gets the shield from Luke's ability, and we are now about to be at 7 resources. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, I already knew what was there because I saw Vigilance. Vigilance and Make an Opening. Make an Opening's not going to do much against a deck like this. It can help in the end, but I don't really need it at the moment. So I think I'm going to drop Make an Opening. That puts us at 7. We could play Search Your Feelings and do something great next turn, but I kind of want to keep the pressure here. So let's start off with, we'll probably do a Vigilance again. Okay. All right, I'll pay 6 for second Vigilance. This time I'm going to heal 5 and make you discard 6. Restored ARC, Luke's Lightsaber, a second Vigilance from him, Obi-Wan Kenobi, another Restored ARC, and Resupply. Okay, so I got rid of some good stuff there. Some good stuff. Alright, that gives us some left-in-hand takedown, Search Your Feelings, and restock. Let's see what Blair's going to do here. He can now deploy Luke, so we're going to need some answers, but I'll have some. How come Wing Leader? It's going to make someone bigger. Alright. Let's just go ahead and swing into that. I'll attack for 2 into the transport. Move the shield. Inferno 4 will die. Alright, so we'll kill that so I can see what's on top, just in case there was anything I really wanted. None of that is... you know what? I will keep 1 on top and put 1 on bottom. Take 2 from Yoda. Okay, goes back to me. I don't really need to put out Iden. I'll take initiative. Or just get hit by this Luke Skywalker. Okay. Takes me to 6. Luke's ability to go put a shield on the Wing Leader. Luke comes out. And Luke's going to swing his for 4. Unless he has a lightsaber, which would be rough. Oh, here's paying 2 for something. Gross. Okay. So now Luke's lightsaber, whenever you play Luke's lightsaber on him, I believe it heals him and gives him a shield. And then he hits us for 7. Takes us to 13. And he continues to shield that Bright Hope. Luckily, I'm not playing a lot of red, or any red, so all my kill events are just straight up defeat. Let's draw 2 cards. We draw Inferno 4 and the Avenger. That seems good. Seems good. We are at 7. I would like to be at 8. So let's go with Inferno 4 and Avenger. I think we're just going to drop the Inferno 4. We have some answers this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 resources. I feel good. Let's have some fun. Let's see here. His strongest thing, we cannot kill the Luke. The Bright Hope only swings for 2. Nope, swings for 4. Sorry, because he has the +2/+2 counters on it, making it a 8/6, so 4/6. So all we can kill is Yoda, which I don't mind. Let's just do that first. I'll pay 4 to defeat Yoda, since he has 5 HP or less. Get that. Okay, he's going to draw, which is perfect, since we milled him 12 already. Then to lower that deck a bit. So I'm going to have to play Search Your Feelings, and he knows definitely what I'm going to have to get. It's going to... But we're going to get hit for 4, what is it, 7, 2 at least. So that's a lot. That's, oof. Does that kill me? I think that may, no. No, I think it does. Dang. Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to, I think you have enough damage on the board, I think. But we'll find out. 13 takes me to 20. I'm going to use Iden's ability to heal 1 and drop down to 19. Yeah, I think because I think because I have to heal, I just can't get there. And this is why I'm considering dropping ECL. Yeah, it takes me to 23. Well, you got me, because there's nothing. You got me in that good spot. You take initiative, or I take initiative and I lose, or you take initiative and I lose. Put me in that corner. All right. Well, it's. Yep. That was the plan. Mill that deck down, but I needed a little bit more heal. This time I took care of that R2-D2 early just to avoid this damage, but this is why I'm thinking about not running lab anymore. Yeah. All right. All right. So I think what we're going to add in the from the sideboard, we're going to take the Traitoresses, because that really works with a lot of the low-cost units that get upgrades. I'm going to sideboard in the other Super Laser Blast, and I'll probably take a third Search Your Feelings. So let's make some choices here. So 4 cards we have to get rid of. I think what we're going to drop is probably the Cell Block Guards. That's going to be 2 of those cards. And probably the Cargo Juggernaut? I think so. I guess I could also just be the Devastators. I may drop the Devastators. No, I'll drop 1 Relentless, because Luke's not playing that many events. Well, no, I'll take out Devastator. Enforcement Walker is going to be great for the healing. Yeah, Blair is letting me know he's playing an altered version of the Luke deck that did well in the 3rd place ranking of the 5K. in Florida the other day, which I think is cool. Luke is definitely one of his decks. So, all right, let me just finish this sideboarding here. So what we took out were 2 Sentinel units and 2 late game units. So we pretty much took out our 2 10s, our Devastators, which I love Devastator, but Luke moves a little bit faster than other mid ranges, or does damage quicker than other mid ranges, I say. Um, so, but hopefully the Traitorous is a good low cost card at 5 to give us some of his answers, buy us some time. And again, that Search Your Feelings, a third one, and a third Super Laser Blast to make sure we can take care of stuff once it gets crazy. Let's get a good shuffle in here. See what we can do. I don't see enough Lukes in my play groups. I feel like a lot of people who play heroes in my groups are usually playing aggro, Sabine and Leia. So it was funny last night watching people next to me. I was playing against a control matchup and it was going so long, but then sitting against someone playing aggro Sabine and aggro Leia, and was like, well, you guys will be done with 3 matches before we're done with 1, and certainly was. So, but that's what I love about this game, the diversity. Lots of diversity. And you don't really get that in a lot of games set 1. Usually you'll see 2 decks, maybe 3, just because it's there's just such a limited card pool, and I think that shows that how much work they put into Star Wars Unlimited here. All right, I'm ready. Let me just get this cut in, and then we'll start drawing. Viper Probe Droid, Inferno 4, Search Your Feelings, some low-cost stuff, Takedown, Super Laser Tech, and Super Laser Blast. Okay, Super Laser Feel. Well, this is always hard when you have all the cards that you could actually use. So we know Probe Droid and Super Laser Tech have to stay in our hand. That leaves Takedown, Search Your Feelings, and Blast. Blast I can get rid of. And Takedown I can get rid of, and Search Your Feelings for something later. And I think with keeping Inferno 4, we're pretty good. Alright, I'll keep as well, and I'm good with my resources. Let's do this right now. Okay. 2 cards. Let's take the knowledge here. I want to know what's in his hand. Viper Probe Droid, let's see that hand. R2-D2, who would have suspected? Yoda, Battlefield Marine, Redemption. Ooh. Alright, thank you. Alright, so Marine or R2-D2? R2-D2 is the better play because he will be able to shield it, especially since I have a unit on board. Just makes sense. Alright, I'll take initiative. Luke's ability gets that shield. Kind of always guarantees I'll keep the initiative. Initiative didn't seem to help me last time, but we'll see what he does there. He's remembering to do his R2-D2 ability. Draw 2 cards. I need to remember to not untap my resources, or ready my resources until I'm there. We draw Power of the Dark Side and make an opening. You know what? I should have taken out one of these make an openings. That's what should have gone out. We're going to put that as resource, no problem. Now I can take care of R2-D2 right now, which I think is what I'm going to do. We know that Battlefield Marine is going to come out next, and that's all right. Let's Power the Dark Side to kill the R2-D2. Here comes that Marine, or a Yoda. I don't think I can kill the Yoda, so the Yoda's probably the better thing, but I can kill the Marine. That's what we're going to do. I'll swing into the Battlefield Marine with the Viper Probe Droid to trade. Okay, that gives him less units to put upgrades on. That seems to be how the deck works. Out comes the Dispatcher. Dispatcher is great because he can lower the cost of units. I'll take the initiative. And he passes. So he can exhaust the Dispatcher and lower the cost of his next unit by 1. We drew Super Laser Tech and Traitorous. I'm all about it. All about it. Man, this is getting tougher. Traders can be good later on, and there's only 2. We do have the Search Your Feelings to search for 1, or I can drop the Inferno 4. I think we're going to drop a tech. Just drop one. I didn't want to, but I think maybe dropping one super laser tech, and we'll just get one ahead. Two sounds better, but we'll just have to do it this way. 4 resources. Let's remove my minder counter off Iden. Alright, I'm going to use the energy conversion lab and pay 3 to put out a super laser technician, and he'll trigger the ambush and swing into your desk jockey over there. So, super laser tech comes in play as a resource. Alright. About another Battlefield Marine. Let's pay 2 for Inferno 4. I'll look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Vanquish and Reinforcement Walker. I think we will keep... I want any of them right now. I'm going to put them both on the bottom. Alright, they both go on the bottom. Minor counter on Iden from killing that dispatcher. Shield on the Marine. Nothing for me to heal. I'll take initiative. Alright, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I do remember he has that redemption. I just drew a Relentless and a second Traitorous. Oof. We're going to be at 6 this turn. I think I will go ahead and drop one of the Relentlesses. Don't need it as much. We're at 5. Okay, let's pay 5. I'll pay 5 for Traitorous. I'm going to go ahead and take that Battlefield Marine from you. Use that to kind of show what it is. +3/+3 and a shield. Or I love hearing that he does not like it. Okay, Bright Hope, nothing to trigger since he controls no units. I'll swing into your base for 3 with the Battlefield Marine. And he may shield the Bright Hope. I'm not sure. I don't think he needs to do it, but he wants to. Okay. I'll take initiative. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources. We have a 3/3 on the ground arena, 2/2 space arena. We have Search Your Feelings, Traitorous in hand, and we just drew Vigilance and Entrenched. Don't mind either, honestly. One of these do have to go down. It's probably going to be, let's see, we're going to be at 7 resources. Entrenched can really deal with that Luke. That's going to give me a problem. That's for sure. I'll drop the second Traitorous. That's going to leave us 0 in our hand, but that's all right. All right, I'll start us off. Let's swing for 3 on your base. Fetching, can you explain how Traitorous works some for a new person to the card, please? Sure can. So the way Traitorous works is when you essentially play this card as an upgrade on your opponent's units, and the unit has to cost 3 or less. So then you can take control of it. So in this instance, I took over the Battlefield Marine. Now, the cost has to be 3 or less, so if he were to upgrade that Battlefield Marine with a lightsaber or anything else, I would get that as well, because everything attached to the unit gets I take control of. Now, if you can kill the unit, then obviously it's defeated, but if you can also just remove Traitorous from the unit, you'll get the unit back. So like if he had a Confiscate or a Power Failure, where you remove upgrades, you'd be able to take care of stuff like that. So he just did Traitorous. And Blair, you killed the Battlefield Marine. What was the second thing? Oh, healed base 5. Thanks. So he just did Vigilance. I apologize. And he healed his base 5 and killed the Battlefield Marine. Now, I can do the same thing, which is nice. but I think I'm just going to play Search Your Feelings. Okay. I'll pay 4 for Search Your Feelings. So we're at 7. We have the traitorous. I mean, not the traitorous. We have a entrench, so we can deal with Luke if he comes out. Let's go ahead and get. What are we at? We're about to be at 8. What do I want to see at 8? Something big. Yeah. Let's go big. Let's go big with 8. And we're going to grab the reinforcement walker. Let's do that. Okay. Base takes 2. I'll swing into home 1 to take off the shield. 2 back on Inferno 4. It's funny that Inferno 4 can dodge the home 1. I guess not. I mean, it's a transport ship. It makes complete sense. But really, we just needed to buy time with the action. And we will pay 2 and entrench Luke. So entrench is another upgrade. This time it makes your opponent's unit stronger, giving it +3/+3. But they cannot attack your base with that unit, meaning Luke cannot get that trigger anymore. Correct. And he's just checking to make sure he can't do any actions with Luke. And he cannot at this time. So, all right, I will pass. So Luke coming out means I probably should have changed my strategy more. I should have searched for a Power of the Dark Side, or, well, more of like Super Laser Blast, I think. But, oh, hey, there's one. There's 2. Super Laser Blast and Restock got into our hand. We're at 7 resources. I do have another Restock in the deck. But if he Vigilances me away, then we'll be kind of put out. So let's see here. I don't really need to kill everything, so we're probably just going to use Vigilance this turn. Let's hold off on everything else. Ooh, Obi-Wan's out. Okay. Still not worried. 6 for Obi-Wan. I'll swing into your home 1 to deal 2, and Inferno 4 will die. Let's look at the top 2 cards of our deck. Consortium Star Viper. Put those. I'll put both on the bottom. Two on the base with the Bright Hope. That's perfect because we are going to Vigilance this turn. I'll pay 6 for Vigilance. I'll heal my base 5, and then I will go ahead and mill you 6 cards. Resupply. Echo-based Defender. Resupply. Bright Hope. Akbar. And another Vigilance. So he's down to 1 Vigilance left in the deck. That's good. He takes the initiative. I don't need to do anything else. I'll pass. Now remember, we didn't put a resource down that turn, so now we're going to be caught back up. I just didn't have one I really wanted to drop. And we just drew Power of the Dark Side and Lord Vader. Lord Vader, I think, is great. You're going to go ahead and put something else to go down. I'll drop Power of the Dark Side. I think I'll be okay. Let's see what happens first. Will he use a unit, play a unit, or will he attack with a unit? I have a feeling based on how the blue deck works, he was going to upgrade, but I think he is doing the smart move, and he's attacking first, because when you see 8 resources on your opponent's board, they're playing blue-black, you should plan accordingly. I'll deploy Iden. Get that Iden out at 8 resources. Alright, Iden loses her shield. Yeah, correct. Alright. Alright, let's wipe the board. Defeat all units. Iden will trigger and heal 3 since she sees all the deaths at the same time. So I'm back down to 1. And that is how you use Iden properly. Now, it's nicer when you have a lot of health available because you don't feel like you're having to be punished. Or you don't feel like you're like in a corner when you use her. So we used it correctly. We healed a bit. R2's out. I'll take initiative. And we go from there. Fetchin, sorry for this follow-up. If you trade her a card, does that player basically have to attack it to kill it like it was one of your own cards in the first place? Yes, that's exactly it. It becomes a unit for me the rest of the game until Traitorous is removed or the unit's removed. And yeah, don't feel free to ask any follow-up questions on cards. That's exactly why we do this. So he just put out Yoda, restored ARC, so he has some health out there. Good for him. We just drew a Vigilance and a Super Laser Tech. That is our second Vigilance. And we are at 8 resources. I'm probably just going to drop the Technician to get us to 9. We are in a good spot. Good spot. Move the Entrenched here. So 9 resources. This means we are at Avenger level threat. Now we don't need 10 because we're not playing Devastator. But if we put any more down, it's usually resupplies and techs. Let's see. So we got Yoda, Vader. What do I want to do here? Or sorry, we have Yoda and R2 and I have Vader. So I can kill no one. Let's do the Vader. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put in Darth Vader for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll use his 10. Look at the top 10 ability first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to look at the top 10 cards. We can put units into play that are villain. They have to have the black aspect symbol. And they have to be a combined cost of 3 or less. I'm usually only going to get 1. And the only card we got was Inferno 4. Remember, this is one of the new cards we added this week. So Inferno 4 is going to come out. I'm going to resolve its ability. Look at the top 2 cards. Avenger and Vanquish. Those can both stay on top. Correct, just number of units. I'll shuffle the cards. After you search with Vader, you shuffle the cards, put them in the things. Correct. Now we'll trigger the ambush action, and we will swing into Yoda. Reminder counter on Iden. Okay. And then he draws, which I don't mind. Again, I don't mind him drawing the card. This leaves us Reinforcement Walker, Vigilance, and Restock in our hand. That's going to be good. All those are great cards to kind of help us support here. Yep. This is the deck. This is like what a lot of these mid-range control decks are doing. I mean, even aggro. If you're worried about the control matchup and you're playing Green Hero, play at least one U-Wing reinforcement in your deck and then try to sideboard the rest, right? After Super Laser Blast, you're going to be able to get, quite a few units, free back onto the board. Seems really great. All right, so he's going to search the top 7 of his cards of his deck, and he's going to put up to 3 units that equal the cost of 7 into play. Ooh, here comes Luke. All right, so just so everyone knows, Luke's ability when he enters play, if another unit of yours died, it deals -6 to an enemy unit. So he kills Vader just on enter. Fetchin, do you feel some decks are just better than others, no matter the player? And if you play a certain leader, you will just lose more versus the meta deck? Some decks are, it's right, because we talk about like IG-88 may have some struggles, Cassian may have some struggles. But at this point, a lot of the decks are really good. One of the best things I saw about the 5K was the variety. We're going to use Iden's ability to heal 1. The variety of decks we saw at the 5K and in the top 16, I thought was really cool and a great thing you want to see early on in a game. A lot of games first set don't have that. So I think some of it, we're seeing the variety, and as long as players can put in the time and the reps, we can really get something cool out of it. Like you can be successful. So I'll take initiative. Lucas Brockhurst, all leaders are viable except IG88. That's pretty much it. IG88 can be fun, but there's a reason why you're not still seeing him hit those top tables. He just needs a little bit more support, and that's normal in set ones. So, TM Dallas, what happens then if one of your unit is hit by Traitor's card and then you play Change of Heart on the same unit? Ooh, I'd have to double check Change of Heart, but I think. Sorry, Blair, just realized I'm answering this question and you get to hear. I'm pretty sure the traders would still be on the stack, so it'd be more of like I can't remember how Change of Heart resolves at the end of there. So I'd have to check more of that with some more of the judges. But I just don't have the card in front of me. So all right. Okay. I'll draw my 2. Forgot I knew what these were. Ready our resources. Actually, we're not putting anything down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. We have 9 resources. Good at 9. Good at 9. Inferno 4. Luke Skywalker's in play. No big deal on my end. Okay. Let's go 6. Avenger. Make you sacrifice a unit of your choice. I keep saying sack, but it is defeat. Fetchin, I like playing Leia, but still searching for the last 10 cards or so to be more consistent. Leia's great. I do want to make a fun Leia deck. She was the first showcase I got, so I definitely want to play her. She's super fast, and I'm a big fan. Big fan of just the character. So love the mechanics. That's a deck I think that can really get you there the more times you play it. So if you're looking to be more competitive with it, it's a good one to keep working with. All right, I take 6. I'm at 9. I will use Iden's ability to heal 1. Take me down to 8. Now, what does he have? If he had an upgrade, he would have played it on Luke, just to get those stronger builds. If he had a Bright Hope, I think he'd have played it. He's sitting at 9 resources, so we could see the redemption, which doesn't help him because he has full health at the moment. So, and if he does play the redemption, we have some answers, but he's definitely holding on to that redemption, which is smart. That's what you should do. Okay. Vanquish the Avenger. Let's swing for 2 on the restored ARC. Yeah, Fetchin, keep at it. If you're loving Leia, keep it up. She's super fun. All right, I'll go from 8 to 10. I'll take initiative. Pays 1 for the Alliance Dispatcher. And 1 to give him a shield. I would love another blast right now. I guess I can kill the Dispatcher with Vigilance, but, blast would be good. That many units. Okay, we drew actually Blast and Avenger. So we could board wipe again. Take out 3 units and start over. We can Vigilance, take out 1 unit and heal. He's still putting out cards. This is really going to get to a mill game when it comes down to it for him. Let's just make him work for it. Make him work for it. Yep. Alright. Alright, I'll tap 8 and I'll blast you. Super Laser Blast there. Get 9 resources. Blast resolves. Inferno 4 dies. Reminder token on Iden. Inferno 4 trigger, we got the Relentless, we got Takedown. I will actually put Takedown on the bottom, leave Relentless on top. Alright, with Inferno 4, I put one card on bottom, one on top. And it goes to you. Justin Highland, enjoying the stream as a Luke main. I'm interested to see the changes to the third place 5K deck your opponent has made. Vigilant seems like spicy addition. Yeah, I'll see if he wants to send me that list of his changes there. Kamikaze, you get to keep the unit since you originally owned it after your change of heart, a unit that has been traitorous. Interesting, interesting. Orc Inquisitor, I've been playing Chewbacca Yellow. Do you have any thoughts on that? Also, Spectre Blue Sabine. I love Spectre Blue Sabine. I haven't done a lot with Chewbacca Yellow, but I can see kind of some really good synergies there. Spectre Blue Sabine, I really enjoy. I think it's a smart way to do it, to kind of go with more of the Jedi build and a little bit into the Spectre build, so you can get a lot of good tribalism, is what we call, like, in like most decks like that. And tribes being like Spectre is a tribe, Force users are a tribe. I'll use Iden's ability to go from 10 to 9. So, let's see. Home 1 gets a shield from Luke's ability after that Home 1 came in and fetched out a unit from the discard pile. I'll take initiative. I get past there. But no, Blue Sabine I think is great. All Spectre Blue Sabine, so I think there's some good stuff. Yes, Iden has been deployed. Okay, we'll draw 2 cards. Relentless, we knew that was coming, and Relentless, we didn't know that was coming, so. Again, we have the answer for the Home 1. We have an answer for Redemption. Go ahead and put out a second Relentless at this time. Pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay 5 for Vanquish on the Home 1. Get a reminder to counter on Iden here. Now, I'm really liking the blue-green matchup. Now, obviously, he's taken no damage. I've taken it all. So this is where it kind of like comes down to just it being a slog. And that's important. You know, that matters to me because a lot of people may slow down to kind of keep up with what I'm doing. And I have to know that in tournaments. So very important. Let's go. Let's see. I have an idea of what he's going to do. I'll pay 6. Wait, I don't know if I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't pay 6. Guess I'll use Iden's ability, heal 1, if I don't have 6. I'm about to get hit for 6. Oh, I'm going to get hit for a lot. I'll take initiative, and I'll get hit for maybe 8. All right, I'll take 8, so I'm at 8, so I'm going to go to 16. Oof, good recoveries, good recovery. I really need that one extra resource just to do well that turn. We drew Viper Probe Droid and Inferno 4. Wish I could put 2 resources down. Let's see here. So now we're going to definitely need a Vigilance. Definitely going to have to Vigilance. Which is fine. So we're going to do that. We're going to heal. And we're going to take down at least one of those units just to save us some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, actually, we probably won't. We'll probably heal and mill. No, the safe thing is to kill one of those units. That's 2 extra damage. All right. 6. Alright, I'll pay 6 this time, for real, and I'll heal 5, and I'll take out the Shielded Wing Leader. Reminder counter on Iden. We're down to 11. Alright, takes me from 11 to 19. I'll I'll use Iden's ability to heal 1. Go down to 18. I'll go to 20. I'll take initiative. Have to take initiative here. There's no answer. And this is why the next card on the chopping block is ECL. The next one for me is ECL. Like, if I take it out, I replace it for the generic 30 health base. That should give me the options there. And out comes Luke. Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, wait, this is Luke. Still bad. So I have to have the blast. All right. He goes wide. He only needs to swing for 5 damage. What did we get? No blast. No blast. Nothing we can do there. All right. No answers. No answers on my end. You got that one. Yeah, I think the next couple days, it's the card that's on the chopping block for me is ECL, because that extra 5 health matters so much. Not that it would have helped me in this part of the game, but, you know, it does matter. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I think I ended up taking out 1 blast, didn't I? No, okay, I didn't. So, no, I'm down with you if you want to keep that one up. I don't get to play enough blue-green Luke. All right, so I am going to take out one of the cards in here. Let's see. And Cargo Juggernaut's another one that's on the board for me. I don't know if it's because I'm not playing enough blue units, or if it's just it only really is great in play in certain matchups. Just not sure. Not sure where I'm sitting with that yet. But that's why you got to play. You got to get the hours in. You got to get the time. And that's why we're doing this, you know. As much as I enjoy other decks, I don't want to pivot from my plan here, because the amount of hours you put in piloting certain decks are going to pay off when you're in those tournaments. So, let's see. You bring out Iden the turn before or during when he brings out Luke, and then you ECL the Steadfast Battalion, take Luke out. No, yeah, I mean, that is one of the key things there, Kamikaze, that's for sure. Steadfast Battalion is definitely one of the key things with ECL, which, honestly, if I change Cargo Juggernaut, that'd probably be what goes back in. I think. Let's take this out. I won't kill anything. Let's go here. Here and here. Maybe it's that. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to take out the other Cargo Juggernaut. Okay, 3 down. So 2 losses today against Luke, which is good. Good to get that experience in. Figure out more answers here. What's the best thing? See if we have them. See if we have the answers we need. Sure. Now Blair's stepping out for just a minute there. So, with Iden Green, what am I liking? What am I not liking? I'm really loving Reinforcement Walkers in. That's probably one of the best cards, I think. One card I would love for it to really work is Piet. I would love Admiral Piet to like stay on board. But he's such more of a late game, and you don't really need it. Your opponent has to have units, but there's just something nice about, you know, use Vader, put Piet in off the Vader trigger. Next turn, play a Star Destroyer, and if, you know, hopefully they have a unit in play, and you ambush, because I just think that's really cool. I just think that's super fun and on theme there. But yeah, I think Cargo Juggernaut's another one I'm looking at. ECL's the other one I'm looking at right now. Are those cards worth keeping in here? Are they doing what I need them to do consistently through other matches? Cargo Juggernaut's really great against those early aggro matches, but still. So really can't wait till we get some more of these cards we've seen spoiled. The Pike character that we've seen, that's blue, has Sentinel, so that's going to be able to block units. Really excited for something like that. It's a blue-black unit, so it's going to work with Vader triggers. And I think I really enjoy pulling Sentinel units, like Cell Block Guard, with him. So I'm going to enjoy something like that. As well, he's blue, so it's another Cargo Juggernaut trigger as well. I get a good shuffle in here. Play a little bit more, play a little bit smarter here. Try to keep some of those big events. Especially remembering, like, green-white should be playing U-Wing reinforcements. Going back to fetching, that's probably the one thing I'll tell you. Like, playing Leia is great. U-Wing reinforcements definitely the one you want to try to make sure is in your deck to help you against control matches like this. Because you'll get all the units you need back. And even if you just get one, putting one in main board will be pretty solid for you. So if you can get 3, that'd be perfect. All right, I'll cut. I'll go first since I keep losing. And draw some cards. Viper Probe Droid, Takedown, Vigilance, Reinforcement Walker, and Restock. Ooh, this is tough. That's both Reinforcement Walkers. No mulligan. We're going to keep it as it is, because a lot of times you do have to kind of keep up with... I really always want to try decks out where they're at, so let's just see where they're at. Siggy, how many games did you miss? You missed 2. 2 games where I lost against Blue-Green Luke. This is a little alteration of the Blue-Green Luke that got 3rd at the 5K down in PA last week. Kamikaze, can't wait for the Dark Troopers, which gain XP when hit. I'm with you, Kamikaze. I can't wait for the Moff Gideon ship to bring back those 3-drop troopers. Let's see. I think... God, I love Reinforcement Walker. I'm just going to hold on to 1. And since Siggy's in here, I'm going to drop Restock. That gives me... God, it seems rough, but... Takedown, Vigilance, Reinforcement Walker. I don't want to lose both Reinforcement Walkers, and I'm only running 2. Let's go. Viper Probe Droid, let's see the hand. R2, Resupply, Wing Leader, and Battlefield Marine. I don't want to see any of those. All right, thank you. All right, R2-D2, Battlefield Marine, and a Wing Leader. That kind of tells me what next turn's going to be like. I need a Power of the Dark Side, and I need one quick. Okay. R2 Scries. He looks at the top card of the deck. He can leave it there or put it on the bottom. All right, I'll take initiative. That R2-D2. If we don't get a Power of the Dark Side, the R2-D2 is going to get 2 more XP counters put on him. And then he'll keep that shield, so it'll be pretty big. I have an answer for him, but not this turn. Not this turn. Here we go. That may be a better answer. I got to put a card down. We gained resupply. Man, resupply and traders. I wouldn't mind just tradersing the R2-D2, but it cost us something. Cost Reinforcement Walker or Vigilance. I can't drop. I mean, both of them are going to heal. Takedown's an answer for later. Takedown. It's got to be takedown. Okay. Let's swing for 3 into your base with the Viper Probe Droid. Chances are this turn it's Wing Leader. He doesn't need to shield the Wing Leader, and he knows he's safe if he R2-D2s. He puts it on R2-D2 because it's at least this turn. That's some damage. Because he knows if I had Power of the Dark Side, I would have played it by now. There it is. Wing Leader comes into play. Puts 2 experience counters on R2-D2, making him a 3/6. 3/6. So he's out of kill range from that takedown. That's alright. I'll resupply. Discard pile. That puts us at 4 resources. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to go fast. Ooh, probe droid hit. I'll lose the Viper probe droid. Or, that'd be cool. I'll take initiative. All right, he passes. Let's draw 2 cards. Another resupply and a cell block guard. That works for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resupply we're going to hang on to. We're going to go ahead and drop that cell block guard now. We're at 5 resources. Let's have some fun. One card I really like in this Luke deck is R2-D2. Because he has that ability of every time he attacks, he does something. All right, I'm going to Traitorous. I'm going to take R2-D2 away. All right, so R2-D2, just for my sake, is a +3. Let's grab that +3 here. What does he is? He's a 3-something. 3/6. So Echo-based Defender comes out. I knew that was in his hand. Let's see, we're 3. Yep, I'll swing with R2-D2 into the Echo-based Defender. I'll look at the top card of my deck with R2's ability. And I'll put it... I'll put it on the bottom. I'll take 2. I'll use Iden's ability to heal 1, since the Echo-based Defender died. Alright, Phil in a better spot, but I think I felt the same way last turn. There's the initiative. I'll pass. So we're 1 ahead. We have the resupply, and so we'll probably just play another resupply this turn. We drew Inferno 4 and Viper Probe Droid, so one of these cards we get to play. We'll probably... It's really what do I want to see? Do I want to see his hand, or do I want to see my cards? Let's go with my cards. Yeah, because I'll give me a unit in the Space Arena. I think that's good. Betcha, do you think, unrelated, do you think set 2 product will dry up like set 1? They definitely are doing what they can to make more there. Let's take care of this Marine. I'll swing with R2-D2 into the Marine to kill it. Minder counter on Iden. R2-D2 trigger. I'll leave it on top. Goes to you. Set 2 product will probably go fast, but if Fantasy Flight Games definitely knows that they had to kind of increase production, so they probably made a couple of more orders to kind of make sure that they was doing that. And I believe that is what they said in their, kind of a keynote they did 2 weeks ago. So they definitely increased the production, but we don't know by how much. I would say they probably at least added anywhere between an extra 25 to 50% to the first wave of production. So, and remember, like, that's part of the things that's also keeping up, like, why there's not much set 1 product out, because they pretty much had to make the choice of, hey, our printers can do this. We can either increase our set 1 stuff, or we can tell them increase set 2 based on their printing volumes and schedules. So it's smarter for them to go set 2, and that's kind of why I say they'll continue to pop out set 1 stuff, which is pretty much like once a month. Every store will get about 3 boxes. I'm going to resupply for 3. So. Kamikaze, buying out Portland Game Store. Bro, I am with you. I'm with you. I have been selling. I'm waiting for some more credit from Portland Game Store this week, so I can get those boxes, cases actually. Inferno 4. Look at the top 2 cards of my deck. All right, I'll leave them both there. Then I'll use Iden's ability heal 1, and then I'll pass. I guess I should have put out Iden. No, not sure why I didn't. We're in a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're at 8. I don't want to drop any of these cards. We got Vigilance, Reinforcement Walker, Super Laser Blast, and Avenger. Avenger would be nice this turn, but I don't think I need to do it. So, one of the things I am looking forward to in set 2, like I said, is that starter deck. I really like Moff Gideon's flagship. The ability to get recursion in this game, I think, is super good. Oh. Oh, yep, sorry, I should put down a card. My bad. I miscounted here. Give me a second. I thought I was at 8. I'm at 7. I gotta drop down a card. We'll drop Avenger. We'll drop Avenger. Okay. Alright. Now I'm ready. Got distracted by thinking about cases. Obi-Wan Kenobi comes out. Classic Obi-Wan. Alright. I'll swing for 2 into the Wing Leader. I'll take 2. Yeah, R2, Luke Skywalker can come out this turn and shield that Obi-Wan, which would be fine. Not intimidated there. Okay. This is some fishing for sure. The play. I don't need to heal. I don't really need much. I'll deploy Iden with the shield. Kamikaze, I hope they make Bo-Katan leader. Attack Iden, she loses the shield. Obi-Wan gets the shield. Don't you have Gideon as your leader, though, to use the abilities? I don't know. I'll have to double-check that card. Sometimes I read parts of card and like, that's amazing, Siggy. And then I remember there's other text to it. So sometimes I'll just see the word draw card and I'm just like, amazing. I'm sure they'll make Bo-Katan a leader. Definitely, definitely. There's some theories I have there. Let's go. What are we at? Sure. I'll play Vigilance. I'm going to... Yep, defeat Luke Skywalker there. I'm going to heal 1 using Iden's ability. And I'll go ahead and give Iden a shield. Alright. Takes the initiative. No worries there. I like where we're at. I'll pass. I don't need to swing into the Obi-Wan yet. I like putting the pressure there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I kind of wish I had that Avenger. Did not draw one, but we're close. We got something good. Got the Devastator back. Fetchin', when they make a Padme leader, I'm going to be out of a lot of money. Oh, man. Iden is in space. You're right, Siggy. Boom. Where's K2SO with my favorite quote, I can survive in space. My favorite quote. That is, I'm still tempted to put that. I have a tattoo of a lot of the Star Wars Rebellion droids. Chopper, R2, C-3PO, and the large part is K2SO. And that's kind of what I think about putting there all the time. So 6, 6, 7, 8. We got to put down... Oh, no, we got to put down a card. Okay. Okay. Shield's gone. We're really close here. Let's go... I don't need to do it. I'll pay 3 for resupply. Again, so we're sitting at Super Laser Blast and Devastator. Fetchin', I'm glad to hear you're excited about Padme. I think it'll be interesting to see how we get her bodyguards. I wonder if it'll be like Emperor Palpatine's bodyguards, where it's just like they get stronger if Padme's in play, or I would love it if the Royal Guards were something similar to like in Destiny, where you play one, and because she had so many of them that look like her, maybe it's like when one dies, you can search your deck for another one and put it into play or put it in your hand. So... -3 on Iden from the. Oh, well. Well, it dies. I'll give it -2 because I can't find the 3. Look at the top 2 cards of the deck. Relentless and Avenger. I'll leave them both there. Feel pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take initiative. All right, this is kind of why we want to play a lot because I know I'm playing slow, or playing slower, not just because we're talking, but because I'm trying to make the best decisions. The more you play decks, the better, the more familiar you are with situations. So you'll know to move faster because you know what you're looking for, right? So we are at now 10 resources. We have Devastator, Relentless, and Avenger. I think we're just going to wipe the board here and start over. Luke Skywalker is dead. Yep. I'll just Super Laser Blast for 8. And Iden will see 2 death triggers, and she'll heal back down to 0. Put this over here. Just to show that we've used Iden's ability, or epic action there. There's 2 left. So now we're just left with my favorite things, Star Destroyers. He's taking 3 damage. And this is what you do. This is why you play U-Wing Reinforcements if you're playing green-white. It makes a big difference after you blast, because you can put out 3 more units right now, and those 3 units can get set up really well. So, I mean, even if he just puts out a regular Luke, right? Luke is 7, he can put out Luke, and then he has a 6/7 on the board. Seems good to me. So, but it's better for him to go wide. It's better for you to put out multiple units than to go with 1 unit, because you'll force me to play a Super Laser Blast. Chances are I have spot removal, so I can deal with 1 card at a time pretty easily. So let's see if he does 1 card. Nope. Dispatcher, okay. And 2 wing leaders, and nice. So he has a buff guy. He got a swole dispatcher over there. +4. That guy doesn't miss leg day, apparently. Yeah, 5/7. All that button pushing. I'll take initiative. Give him a shield. Okay. Harder to kill. That's all right. We're at full health, so I don't really care. We are at 10 resources. Draw 2. Relentless and Vigilance. Works for me. Works for me. So, let's see here. Most powerful dispatcher in history. Right? Right? It's up there. It's doing work. It's doing work for sure. I think I'm going to do some setup here. I really want to make them work for it. I can take the damage. We're in a good spot. So let's have some fun. Prioritizing fun over speed. Who dispatches the dispatcher? That's great. Who watches the watchman? That's my next question. 9. All right, I'm going to put out the Relentless. First event you play, it loses all text. My opponent gets 10 resources. I know I'm cooked, man. I wish it was the same. I can get to 10 resources and I can die. But I feel better that when I have 0 damage. So, but again, it's all about, especially after the sideboard matches. Sideboard matches will go slow. So the key for me really playing Iden competitively is trying to get to that first game win. Because Iden, again, can heal so much. So much. I mean, even no matter the decks, it'll get a lot of healing in. So let's see. That stop is the U-Wing reinforcements from happening again. 8 resources. Home 1. Gross, gross, gross. He's going to bring something back. Luckily, I have some answers there. So he gets to return a unit that costs 3 less and put it into play with the home 1, and it does it when it's played. Wow. Wow. 7. There we go. And they have Restore 1. Kinda kind of the inverse of me. Yeah, she can be healing a bit. She's just doesn't get that healing as fast. It's the damage output Sabine does compared to the healing amount that Iden can do. Very, very not on the same level, but it's the only comparison. Cool. I will take initiative and take some damage. It's all right. 7 from the dispatcher. Two more from one wing leader, and then takes me from 9 to 11. Let's do it. Yeah, with Sabine decks and Leia decks, you have the potential of seeing someone hit anywhere between like 15 to 18 points of damage by the end of turn 4. Now, the problem is that home 1's going to give him Restore, but I have answers for it. That stinks. That stinks. That shield is what's going to do it there. It's going to buy him some time. Let's see what we got here. Super Laser Tech and Viper Probe Droid. Okay. Let's do this. Let's just go for the... We're going to drop Super Laser Technician down as a resource. Put this at 11. And we are going to... we can't kill any of the units. But Devastator does have Sentinel, which I think is going to be important. So. Let's go for it. Alright. I'm going to pay 10 for Devastator. And we'll do 10 points of 10 points of damage to... I think we're just going to remove the home 1 shield. Yep. Get rid of the shield. Ran Sabine deck killed me so quickly I barely knew what hit me. Yep, that's exactly what it's like. Sabine decks, if she gets that god hand, right, and if you have no removal or no units to trade, you're just going to get hit. Because usually, like, the second turn, she's going to be hitting you anywhere between minimum of 3 to 5 points of damage. Alchemist Bright Hope. Probably going to choose not to bounce a unit. I'm going to swing into home 1 to kill it. I'll take... Oh, you have the Bright Hope. I'll kill the Bright Hope, then. 2 back. Iden Reminder Trigger. Bright Hope has Sentinel. Dang. That's alright. Devastator has Sentinel as well, so nothing's going to happen. He's going to have to spend a lot of it. He's going to take 3 units to kill the Devastator. Has to hit Devastator because of Sentinel. Seven into Devastator. Home 1 takes 10. I'll use Iden's ability, heal 1, go back down to 10. I'll go to 17. I'll take initiative. Okay, it's at 9. It dies. Alright, that puts me at 19. Okay, Restored ARC comes out. And 2 for Battlefield Marine. Man, where's my board wipes? That's what it comes down to. It's so surprising how much I just don't think I need the wipes against Luke, but it just looks like it does. He just stabilized so quick. Oof, nothing. Nothing there. No kill events. Best I can do is I can Vigilance, heal 5, and kill a unit. I think that's definitely going to be one of the things I got to do here. I have to go for that Battlefield Marine, I think. That hits the strongest. Let's drop a unit. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're at 12. We actually could search for a board wipe. If we search for a board wipe, we would take 3 plus 7 points of damage. We'd take 10, so we'd lose. It's not quick enough. We have to play the Vigilance this turn. Okay. Have to do it. Wish. Vigilance, we're going to go ahead and kill the Marine, and I'll heal 5. No Vanquish, so... Playing slow there. 6 resources left. Alright, it takes me from 14 to 21. I'll swing into the Wing Leader. I'll take 2. It's rough. It's rough. I'm not sure. If he upgrades the Restored ARC in any way, that's gonna hurt me. He also forces me to take initiative. Okay. Ooh, he doesn't do that. Interesting, interesting. But he still has me. I have to take initiative. I'll take initiative. We're only hoping for one thing. Okay. Take down Fizzles, because Relentless in play. And then he Vigilances. Okay. Heals me for 6. Gah! First card. Super Laser Blast. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, that's kind of an answer. We got an Entrenched and a Power of the Dark Side. Gonna have to do the Entrenched. Let's drop that. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay. Move the reminder trigger off Iden. Pay 2. All right, I'll pay 2. We're going to entrench the Alliance Dispatcher there, and let's make him even bigger. He gets +3/+3 now. Yes, because you're hurting for those right now. All right, we got to use this moment to stabilize a bit. So we're going to play Search Your Feelings and do some searching. Definitely searching our feelings. Take 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pay 4 for Search Your Feelings, and I'll search my deck for a card. Okay, there's only one. Pardon me, once traitorous, but better to go with Super Laser Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Reese's left. Yeah, has to be the blast. Okay, that's my hand. Yep, that's my hand. Do a quick shuffle. He's going to put in U-Wing reinforcements. He's going to make his stuff big. Nothing in there has any type of ambush ability, really. So I think we're good there. Really wish I had that traitorous, though, just to take that dispatcher. Okay, let's see what he gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources left. U-Wing's good because he has to put the units into play. I want him to put the units into play. Definitely want that. Love it. Love it. Love that this is happening. Okay. Okay. Smart move. Bounces the big one into his hand. Gives him the ability to play it later. Gets the entrenched off of him. And put it in play now if he wants to. I'll take initiative. We're sitting with Blast, Relentless, Avenger, and Power of the Dark Side. It's rough. It's rough. But I need the practice. I need the time with this deck. It's interesting with the shields on these type of units because in the blue-white matchup, a lot of the units have more than 3 health. When you're looking at like R2-D2, Yoda, Dispatcher, there's these, or not Dispatcher, but those two and other ones. So you kind of see that in imbalance, right? Low attack, higher toughness, higher health. And it really hurts when you're trying to, you know, get through the shields and try to kill them. Oh, devotion. Okay, restore 2 there. Again, there's 3 units in play. Have to, again, wipe the board. Have to do it. But if he puts out the dispatcher, yeah. So 1 card in hand. I don't think Blair's baiting me. I think he just thinks I don't have another Super Laser Blast. All right. We'll draw 2 cards. Vader, Search Your Feelings. Sounds good to me. Put all those there. I'll keep all cards in hand. Power of the Dark Side, Search Your Feelings, Super Laser Blast. I can use that Search Your Feelings if necessary to get a traitorous to take any of these small units he brings into play. Or Power of the Dark Side, take care of the first unit he puts into play. So, but I feel like everything I want to keep. It's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us 5 remaining. 5 is good. 5 is good. All right. Let's blast. Reminder counter on Iden. That is number 3. All 3 are in the discard pile. So now he knows. Let's see. Does he have another U-Wing reinforcement? I think he only had 1 card in hand last phase. So. Power of the Dark Side on make you kill something. And just like that, he became a pile of clothes on the floor. All right. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, you got a lot of ships. I think you got at least 2 Star Vipers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 2 Vipers, Power of the Dark Side, Cell Block Guard, Entrenched, and Inferno 4. I'll use Iden's ability, heal 1, go down to 22. All right, don't mind him taking initiative. I'll pass. All right, we got a small deck size now. We have a Vigilance, a Vanquish, still Search Your Feelings, Vader, and Avenger. Man, we just go through the whole deck real quick. This is the problem. This is where the Game 2 problem is. And I don't mind it as long as I win Game 1. Because if games continue like this in a tournament play, at least if you win 1 match, the win will go to the first winner. But if the second game goes long and it's a tie by the end of the round, then you're stuck in a weird spot. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. What do we have? Do I want Vader? I don't think I want Vader. Let's go Vigilance. I'll pay Vigilance. I will go ahead and let's kill your Dispatcher and mill 6. Instead of the healing. Let's just do it. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get those units out of play. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a feeling. Oh man. Hey Siggy, how many restocks do you think are in my deck right now? Because it's not the last one. I didn't think I'd need the restocks against it. Man. That's game, because my restocks are sitting in my sideboard. It's 3 damage per card, and without the restock... I can heal one, but it's going to be, I'm dead either way. Without the restock, I'll be dead by the end of next turn. So funny. I think I did convince myself I wouldn't necessarily need it, even though you're playing the Vigilances, but I think it's just safe to say if you're playing yeah, I think anyone playing against another blue deck with Vigilance should just have more than one restock in their deck. So. Siggy, it is in main. It just happened to go to my resource pile because I thought I sideboarded the other ones in. Oh man, that's rough. That is rough. All right, I think I got time. I got time for one more if you do. Okay. All right. Well, the restock's got to go in there. Got to go in. And tough. What are we getting rid of? I'm glad I'm getting all these games in. They're all losses. They're all losses. But hey, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. I'm getting the games in. I'd rather be losing on stream and while practicing than losing in a tournament, right? So let's go here. Vanquish is good. Search your feelings. That Relentless was really buying us some time. What happens if I take that out? Decisions. Let's go with that. And where is the second cell block guard? We're going to take out both cell block guards for the restocks. I don't put them in too much. As much as I like them, I'm not putting them in very often. So let's go with the restocks there. What deck would you be running for the tournament if not Iden Green? If not Iden Green, I would probably go Vader Red, only because it is more of a play style I gravitate towards, and that was one I really wanted to make work for a bit. I am a big Vader fan, that's for sure. But I continue to go with Iden Green because I really am enjoying it, and I have a lot of the hours with it. And honestly, who knows how long Iden Green may be viable, right? We don't know what set 2 is going to be. I feel like a Vader deck, there's always going to be options to play Vader, and they'll probably make more Vader leaders. I don't know if we'll see a lot more Iden leaders. So this may just be the season where Iden gets played more than, for me, than Vader. But Vader Blue has a lot of the answers I like, especially playing a lot of Iden Red. It does some things similar, can keep damage tempo a little bit better. And there's something nice about putting Vader and playing his lightsaber. So the ability to do both of those things, like play Vader, keep him in play, put a lightsaber on him, is just fun. Like that's there's some fun little combos there, and I like that. I really do. So, and I also like the theme of it. I'm a big fan of like the Sith stuff. In the Star Wars LCG, really enjoyed playing Vader and Palpatine for as long as I could, as long as those were like top tier decks. And same thing when we got to Star Wars Destiny, I played a lot of Vader Raider, which was Vader and Tusken Raiders. And then I played single Palpatine, where you know, pretty much you played one unit, and that was it. So, so a lot of fun with them. You know, Palpatine I do like in this game, but I don't think it's where I want him to be right now. But I think Vader and Palpatine will continue to grow. So, but Iden Green is where we're at. The amount of hours we have is just it's great. So the nice part about doing these streams is I get a lot of practice in, I get a lot of time in, and I learn things a lot. So I learn what I can and cannot do by playing a lot. So, all right, I'll cut. Draw, Devastator, Vanquish, Reinforcement Walker, Resupply, Resupply, Power of the Dark Side. All right, let's go. We're going to drop Reinforcement and Devastator. We're going to keep this hand because sometimes you're just going to get bad hands. This is an okay hand. There's nothing to play on turn 1. And turn 2, we can resupply or power the dark side. Chances are, probably have to power the dark side. But we'll see what he has. He may get a bad setup. It's really the R2-D2 that's a big pain for me. But just him filtering out his cards, his deck, lining up what he needs to come up, I think is good. Like just getting rid of cards that he doesn't need right now is smart. So let's see what's going to happen. 6 cards. He mulliganed. And we're going to see. Hopefully he gets a bad setup. Gosh, I wish I could resupply for 2. Smart move not making it 2-cost cards. Star Wars Unlimited. That's for sure. Okay. I'll take initiative. Dispatcher. That's perfect. Put a shield on it. Now, Dispatcher is ramp for him, that's for sure. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. We draw a Vanquish and an Entrenched. We're going to hold on to... We want to hang on to all that. Tough decisions. We have double Vanquishes. Vanquish is going to help deal with, like, Big Luke or Obi-Wan. Or even, like, Redemption. Power of the Dark Side. Only going to deal with 1 unit at a time. Here. We're going to drop... Let's drop the Vanquish. We'll drop 1 Vanquish. We'll hold on to the other one. Nope. We'll get rid of Entrenched. Entrenched will go down. We'll do it that way. Because if I resupply now and he makes the Alliance Dispatcher bigger, I have an answer. I'll resupply. Goes into my resource pile, exhausted. Here it is. So lower cost of a unit. Wing Leader for 2 makes Dispatcher stronger. Seems good. And then he's put a shield on the Wing Leader. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. I'll take initiative. All right, that's 2 units with shields. Alliance Dispatcher and Wing Leader there. Let's see. I got Drew Vigilance and a Star Viper. Star Viper is going to go down there. We saw Power of the Dark Side, Vanquish, and Vigilance. We are also at 4 resources. 5 resources, sorry. So 1 ahead of our opponent. Would love to have... whatchamacallit? Just would love to have Traitorous right now. I'd take away that Dispatcher so quick. Feeding these Dispatchers. I know, yeah. They put the Wing Leader on the Dispatcher, so they essentially lowered the cost of the Wing Leader by 2 to put the counters there. It's shielded. Again, I know I have to kind of waste a higher value card to kill it. But I don't mind taking 3 right now, which I'll technically take 5. But I don't mind because I have a Vigilance in hand. And we may stick with that. So, yep. I'll resupply. Hits our discard pile, goes back into the resource pile, and exhausted. Puts us at 6 resources. We'll be at 7 next turn. We're 2 ahead of Luke. There it is. Wing Leader makes Alliance Dispatcher bigger. Don't worry, we have the answers to kill it. But if I draw that Traitorous, it's mine. And I'll have a 5/6 Dispatcher with a shield. Which is what I'd rather take. But either way, it's dead next turn. We just need to be ready for 5 damage. +2. I'll take initiative. Okay. Yep. You want to swing with the other Wing Leader. Okay. I'll take that 2 damage. I'll draw 2 cards to remind him there that what he can do with those Wing Leaders is, attack with them. I plan on taking 7 damage. We're now at 7 resources. We drew Viper, Probe Droid, and Star Viper. Let's drop. We can play Vanquish and Probe Droid this turn. Star Viper is good, but that's going to be our second one down. I may want some of that healing ability. Do we drop power? I'll drop power. Let's go to put some units into play, I guess. All right, let's go. I'll pay 5 for Vanquish. Yep, we're definitely killing the Dispatcher. 5 there, it's dead. Iden counter. I'll go to 9. I'll use Iden's ability to heal 1. Go to 8. Go from 8 to 10. I'll play Viper Probe Droid. We'll see that hand. Resupply, Vigilance, Luke Skywalker, and Luke's lightsaber. Okay, okay, that's helpful. That's helpful. I'll have to have some answers here. All right, thanks. Not a fan of that. So Luke comes out next turn, gets his lightsaber, gets pretty big. There's 3 for the resupply, so Luke can come out this turn and get the shield. Interesting. Interesting. I'll deploy Iden. I'll swing for 4 on base. No point in hitting Luke because he has Luke's lightsaber in hand. And when you play Luke's lightsaber on Luke, it'll heal him and give him a shield. So, no thank you. Because it would just waste it and we would take damage. Alright, I'll take initiative. Alright, I'm at 17. Gotta get that super laser blast. No blast. Traitorous and what was the other thing? Traitorous and takedown. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Not many answers here. Let's see. Luke has 8 health. So you need like kind of a big hit there to take him out. Not doing anything with that. Let's drop Traitorous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +3. Okay. Maybe we can have some fun here. Tough decisions. Man, really puts me in a tough spot. I wish I had more health. That's really what it comes down to. I wish I had a little bit more health. I need the breathing room. We can Viper to restore 2, but we won't kill any take out anything. Or we can Vigilance, heal 5, and kill 1 thing, which would be 6 total. I think that's probably what we're going to have to do is the Vigilance. Alright. Alright, I'm going to Vigilance. Let's go ahead and defeat the Wing Leader with 2 shields. And then I'm going to heal 5. So I'll heal 5 from Vigilance and 1 from the Death Trigger. Yep. Yep. Knew Luke was in hand. That had to happen. Swing Probe Droid into Luke Skywalker with shield. We're about to take 9. We'll take initiative. All right, puts me at 20. Not a good spot. If he has the U-Wing, that's even better for him. We draw Inferno 4, Viper Probe Droid. None of this is helpful. Oh, man. We can probe... No, we can Viper into Restore 2, but we're dead no matter what. Wow. Yep. You got it. Nothing. Nothing to prevent that much damage. Yep. Oh, I knew you got to hold on to that. Good job. Yeah, I think ECL is still on the chopping block for me, and just seeing what else here. I mean, the blast is essentially what I need every turn, but I think I'm doing what I need to do to get it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Maybe it does call for running a 3rd reinforcement walker just for the draw and the heal mechanic. Answers. Well, that's what I'll be doing this weekend, spending some time figuring it out, and getting some games in. So again, we got 1 week to the 1K in Portland. I'm hoping to do some stuff there and get some streaming things ready for that. Just be working with that store and another content creator who's probably going to be doing the same there. There'll be a few of us there for sure. You're going to haven't checked them out. It's like Artificery and Force Unlimited. I believe they will be at that event along with myself, and it'll be really fun. So thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll be marking up the stats here of updating, and any changes we make to the deck will be posted online. So let's just go ahead and bring that up. Again, this is the deck we ran today. Link in the description below. It's actually Iden Green 1.3. You can see kind of what we did here. Cards we're looking at changing are going to be Energy Conversion Lab is going to be one of them. That's one that's on the chopping block. Cargo Juggernaut is another one. I love Juggernaut, but it may not be good in all situations or against all deck styles. So we got to find something that hits a little bit more. Juggernaut, I just don't use against the control matchups. I don't really use it, mid-range, not so much. So that one we can look at cards like Steadfast Battalion, or something else. So we'll take a look at some things. But I appreciate everyone for watching. Thanks so much. Enjoy your weekend, and may the Force be with you.